today. 30 days, 30 ideas to fix your biggest body problems.
Now this is a game changer.
We test next level solutions in our Fix or Fail lab. See what works and what doesn't.
Awesome! It is a fix.
Lori Grenier from Shark Tank weighs in. Plus, exhausted? Gluten may be to blame. How to find out. Coming up next.
We'll save lives today. You guys ready to get healthy? Today, we are kicking off our Fix or Fail series. This is a game changer. For the next 30 days, we're bringing you the very best next level fixes for your biggest body problems. It is a product that is big, 30 ideas in 30 days. We're covering everything from cellulite to back pain, constipation, to spider veins, insomnia, headaches, even bad breath and dirty clothes. We're testing it all so you don't have to. Now, here are 3 more things that I'm excited about in today's show. I've got Lori Grenier here from Shark Tank, and we got a viewer, this is important, going to enter our own version of the Shark Tank to see if our chemical-free cleaning solution is really a fix for you. We've got the grain drain plan. Now, a lot of you realize gluten is an issue, but what about the grains themselves? And we've got a tasty solution for any carb lover. You're all going to love this. And something I know you won't want to miss. We've got 3 foods you're not eating that taste just like French fries. And I tasted them, they really do. I knew that would get you. But first, let's get started with the next level solutions to solve your biggest body problems in our first ever Fix or Fail lab.
We enlisted top testers from 4 different fields to test the hottest trending ideas in our first ever Fix or Fail lab. Running our experiments, Dr. Michael Roizen, Chief Wellness Officer of the Cleveland Clinic. He's testing fixes for your biggest body complaints. Documentarian and self-proclaimed science and innovation junkie Max Lugavere focuses on gadgets that claim to solve some of your most common sleep and pain problems. Core team expert and journalist Tia Brown takes on at-home solutions and teams up with psychotherapist Curly Nikki Walton to test beauty and hair fixes. To back them up, we brought in our medical team to lend their expertise to our scientific testing.
I quit soda about 5 years ago, but I hear a great second use for soda is in fact cleaning a toilet. I poured more than 12 ounces of soda around the rim, let it wash to the bottom and sit.
From back pain gadgets to frizzy hair solutions, stinky feet to beauty fixes, to surprising new uses for everyday things like baby powder. Some were fails.
This is a halometer. It measures bad breath by measuring sulfur molecules. Okay, stick your tongue out and hold your breath. Let's see what you got. And you've got 1,400. But
Now,
some people think parsley gets rid of bad breath.
And I'm going to chew some parsley now and we're going to see what it does.
That's a fail.
So this is a fail.
And some were fixes.
Awesome! It is a fix.
Over the next 30 days, you're going to get only the best fixes for your biggest body problems. You're not going to find this on Google.
Our expert testers are all here in the lab, and we're joined by someone who has the best eye for products of them all, Shark Tank star Lori Grenier. So like I said, Lori, and she prides herself, you always say you know from the moment you hear an idea if it's a hero or a zero. But what do you actually look for when you're testing the product before you go to market?
Well, it's super important, testing a product, period, that it works, the efficacy of the product, the quality of the product, and especially when it's a product regarding health or something you're putting on your body or in your body, you've got to make sure you pass all the laws and regulations, sensitivity testing, and is it safe? And that's extremely important with health products.
Okay, so we're going to apply those philosophies. We're going to start off with one of your biggest body problems, cellulite. I picked cellulite because 90% of you say you have some. So I'll take a look at what happened when we tested one of the most popular at-home cellulite solutions in our Fix or Fail lab.
This is a huge DIY fix on the internet. A lot of people want to say goodbye to cellulite, so what do you use? Now this mixture has a lot of hype. It's coffee, coconut or olive oil, and sugar. And you mix it up and you apply it on your trouble spots with cellulite. So Renatha, I know you tried this for a week. Tell us about your experience.
So yeah, I've been using it for a week, okay? Now, with the coffee grounds, my skin is a lot smoother, but the dimples are still there, girl.
Okay, so you still have some dimples. Let's try it out.
All right.
So Charlie, tell us a little bit about the theory behind this.
So the theory online is that the coffee grounds have both caffeine and a coarse texture. So the caffeine is supposed to tighten the skin. And the coarse texture you can see is exfoliating the skin. Right?
And so people are assuming that if you rub this in, that the cellulite is going to be gone.
Right.
What does science say?
So the thing about cellulite is that it's occurring at the deepest layer of the skin. When we're doing this, we're only scratching the surface. So we're really not getting down deep enough to affect the cellulite.
Well, Renatha, I know you were really hopeful, but the science behind it isn't there, so we have to say this is a fail.
Renatha's here. She's become our go-to on the show for trying new ideas because you're so honest about them. Were you disappointed and heartbroken that didn't work, those coffee grounds?
Dr. Oz, I mean, I Google, I schmoogle. I mean, I'm spending time looking up these things, okay? And it was a fail. Of course I'm disappointed. What you think, sir?
So, listen, this is what fix and fail is all about, right? There's some things that are going to work, and there's some things, even if you read about them, as much as you desire, ain't going to. So, Tia, let me turn this to you.
Yeah.
You say that you actually have a brand new fix that might really work for cellulite.
Absolutely. So retinol and caffeine are popular fixes. That's why you have the coffee. But that only hits the surface level, which is what you said. It made your skin feel great. Now, this FDA-approved procedure called Cellfina is kind of the game changer. And it works because it gets under the surface. Those other products are just surface products. This gets under the surface. It's minimally invasive, and it gets rid of cellulite.
All right, it's gonna fix my cellulite.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay.
Let me show you what the Cellfina is. You have very smooth hands, you know that?
Thank you.
It's probably all those coffee grounds you're putting on. All right. So here you are, mind your own business. And listen, let me explain first of all
Yeah,
why.
that's me.
That's you. That looks just like we have this avatar designed around you with you in mind. All right, so a couple differences, but I'm going to show you what Cellulite's really about. Then we're going to talk about how the Cellfina works, because it's not a cream. So I want you to understand what this is. So first of all, let's talk about Cellulite. So when you get into Cellulite, and you look at what's happening in the top of the skin, a couple of things you got to notice. First off, you see these little blue things? These are actually little bands. You have these fibrous strands that connect the skin to the muscle and what's called the fascia. That's the cellophane around the muscle.
Okay.
You're supposed to have it there. It keeps your skin attached to things they're supposed to be attached to. And the fat accumulates. By the way, you don't have to be heavy. Any little bit of fat, which we all have, will dimple this a little bit. And when that happens, you start to pull on those bands, and you start to see it on the top of the skin. Your eye catches it. It causes that dimpling.
Okay.
So now you're clear on this.
I'm clear.
Now, if you had to cure cellulite, you think about it, you'd probably have to do something about those bands. So here's what this product does. The Cellfina is like a vacuum. You put that device on top of the skin, you suck the skin up, and here's why. When the skin comes up, those bands get stretched. Now watch over here. You put a little knife in, boop, 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 and you pop those bands. They begin to snap, releasing the tissue, and then when you take the suction off, it comes back down, and you lose that little dimpling, that little tethering. So on the surface, it sort of looks nice.
Smooth it out. Okay.
So what do you think about that?
I think I need to try it because I got to get rid of my cellulite, Dr. Oz.
But, look, remember when Lori was talking about actually testing things and seeing if they work?
Yes.
Don't you want to see some before and after pictures?
Yes, let me see.
You want to see?
Do you have some?
I have some. We just got FDA approved, so people are doing it now. So come on over here.
right.
You can look up on their screen. That's the before on the left, and there's an after. Isn't that pretty cool? And let me give you one more, so you're not just on this. There's a before, and there's an after. The audience is happy.
Yeah. Looks good. Looks good. I mean,
What do you think?
there's some good change there. Yeah.
So Tia, this is putting a knife under the skin. So what do you have to know about before you try this?
Yeah, you do. It is minimally invasive, though. It's best for those who have bumpy or dimply cellulite as opposed to linear waves. But the way to find out if it works is to really have a consultation with your dermatologist. After the procedure, you should expect to have maybe numbness and maybe some bruising for a week. But it's long-lasting results, so you can really have the change that you want. This is a fix.
Okay. All right.
Now,
You say so.
you know how much I love you. I really do. And I appreciate all you do to make folks really understand these issues. I don't want you going home with a fail.
Okay.
So we're offering you this consultation and the procedure for free. It's a little gift. It's actually not from me. It's from board-certified dermatologist, Dr. Deanne Robinson.
Thank you.
Who's agreed to do it. Enjoy it. I'm going to see those thighs when you're done.
All right, you sure will.
Thanks, Renata.
Dr.
Love you. I love you. All right, let's tackle bad breath next. Now, remember Dr. Roizen. You can torture Dr. Roizen with me if you want.
Okay,
Here, stay
sure.
next to me here.
All
Dr.
right,
Okay,
no
so
problem.
Dr. Roizen, we saw in the lab you had that parsley. That was a fail. But you say you have what you think might be the best, simplest solution. But we're going to test this first, right? We don't trust all this. It's lemon with ice water.
It's solely lemon with ice water. You just,
Citrusy.
That's it?
that's it. You can swallow it around. You can gurgle
You think
it.
that's going to
gargle it.
work?
It's citrus. I mean, let's think about the science. It's citrusy, right? Hello. Is this not the Dr. Oz show? Right? Hello. So, I mean, it should work. I think so.
All right, so we tested this.
Okay.
Before the show, Dr. Roizen ate some raw onions. You all can smell it, right, Tia? Look at Tia's eyes, start watering. Yeah, everyone's going bad here. So the raw onions scored 846 on Dr. Katz's helimeter device. Remember, halitosis, bad
Helimeter.
breath? It's the bad breath device. Great idea. All right, so Dr. Roizen, you take another sip in here. Let's go over here. Let's escort him, Renata. Come on
Okay,
over here.
Come on, Dr. Roizen.
Come on over here. Stop hiding over there. All right, so this is a helimeter device, and then show me how you use this device. You have put the camera here. I want to see what his number goes to. It was 840 something before.
It's got a vacuum, so all you do is you.
Oh, you just open your mouth and put it in the middle? You don't touch anything. That's pretty crazy, doesn't it?
And what's the number?
I can't read it.
So the number is 126.
I was right.
You were right.
I love six.
710-point improvement. More, 730 improvement. That's incredible.
It's good stuff.
Think about this. You're out at a party. You don't have to go buy any mints. You don't have to
No.
spend any money. You just ask the bartender.
There's lemons at the bar, right? Just
Yeah,
get you some lemon and freshen your breath.
Oh, I like that. Nice to see you, Todd. Thank you, Nata. I love you.
You're welcome.
Bye,
Love
my
you
dear.
back.
All right, up next, our expert testers. You all going to stick around?
Yes.
All right, because here's what's happening. Max Lugavere, he looks how rested he looks over there. What a nice haircut you have today. So he tested top insomnia solutions on himself. What are the best fixes to get you a better night's sleep? We're going to reveal it next. Stay with us.
Next, I'm putting my experts to the sleep test, trying out the hottest bedtime gadgets and tips to get you some shut-eye.
There's nothing better than the true test.
The best sleep solutions to fix anyone's insomnia.
This does feel a little weird, though.
Coming up. We're shaking up daytime
Monique and I have your survival strategy to get you through the holidays
without gaining weight. How to save money.
Do y'all remember the gift pack? That's 3 gifts right there.
All new Oz. That's coming up tomorrow.
We are taking fixes to a whole new level. In the next 30 days, we're bringing you 30 of the very best ideas to solve your biggest body problems. And my team of expert testers, they are all back. Documentarian and self-proclaimed innovation and science junkie, Max Lugavere, has spent the last week testing top insomnia gadgets and solutions. So here's what happened.
People have been taking warm baths to help them get to sleep, so I'm gonna give that a shot. Bath time. Taking a 30-minute bath really worked. It raised my body temperature and relaxed me, so I was primed for sleep. I've got this ostrich pillow, which allegedly lets you take a nap pretty much anywhere. Holy cow. This would be great on a plane, but it's not very practical for everyday life. The dark sleep mask did block out the light, but it was very bulky and uncomfortable to sleep in. Many people like to drink warm milk before they go to bed. Allegedly, there's an amino acid in it called tryptophan, which facilitates more restful sleep. So let's see how that works. Yep, tastes like warm milk. But it actually didn't help at all. This is gonna look really pretty. Next, I tried a satin sleep mask. Definitely comfortable to wear. And I know that light suppresses melatonin, which you don't want to happen because melatonin helps you relax and fall asleep naturally. I like it. It's a bit girly, but I'm, secure in my masculinity. We've got the chill pillow. I've got to fill it with water for it to work. I don't know how safe I feel sleeping on this thing. It's like a water balloon. This was pretty cool, although a bit impractical for everyday use because you've got to actually put water in it. Now we've got this memory foam cooling pillow. This is actually really, really comfortable. And there's no water involved, so it's definitely cooler than room temperature. How does that even work?
So Max loved the warm bath and the satin mask despite the masculinity issues you were trying to defend on. What was your favorite, number one of all?
I really love the cooling pillow, the memory foam cooling pillow that you saw at the end, because optimal sleep is really all about thermoregulation. That is getting your body to a temperature that's conducive to sleep. And it turns out that you get sleepy in cooler temperatures.
It's soft. It also sort of matches your head shape.
It does, because that's the memory foam aspect to it. So it's really comfortable, and it also...
Oh, I see. It's cold and it's the memory foam.
Yeah.
All at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, I like
Two technologies at once. Yeah. Amazing.
So the Sharks, you all have some of these devices. You're literally trying them. Yeah, Dr. Roizen. Are you okay, Mike? He's not paying attention. He does this at home, by the way. This is how fast he gets. All anesthesiologists fall asleep like that. That's what they say. They sit on a stool and pass gas. That's what surgeons say.
I feel like that would be really cool on an airplane.
Yeah, I think so.
This does feel a little weird, though.
Yeah, it looks even weirder. And Tia, you okay with that thing?
This is heavy and cold. This is the water-filled pillow. It's not something that I would want to lay on at night.
Yeah, and the color doesn't go well with your orange dress either.
No.
Well, Laura, give us an idea how you'd evaluate all these.
How to evaluate them?
Yeah, how would you personally evaluate them?
Well, first of all, I would try them, look at them, see if they're quality, see if I like how it works. There's nothing better than the true test. Now, you didn't like this. This was a fail. But it feels kind of nice. Like, I wonder what it would feel like against your face. It almost feels cushy and soothing. So I'd be curious to try this one on.
I gotta say, this one really appeals to me, now that I put my head on it.
Does it?
Yeah, I sort of like the idea. My pillows always have to flip them all night long because my head keeps getting dents in them.
Yeah, well, you avoid that problem by using a pillow that automatically cools itself.
Here, take us to Dr. Roy's and you'll be more comfortable with this. Put this under your little kangaroo hat over there. Up next, Lori Grenier sticking around with some of my other guests. We are putting a viewer in the Shark Tank. Will her chemical-free cleaning solution be a fix or a fail? You're gonna find out next.
Next, it's sink or swim when one of my viewers pitches her all-natural cleaning product to my expert sharks.
I created my happy hour cleaner.
Find out if it's a fix or will she get tanked.
It's that safe.
Coming up.
All right, next is something I know you're always looking for, a chemical-free cleaning fix that really works. Lori Grenier from Shark Tank has turned our fix or fail experts into sharks. And now a viewer is bringing her at-home cleaning solution into our Shark Tank to find out if it is a fix or a fail. So let's meet our sharks.
Who are the sharks? Dr. Michael Roizen is the Chief Wellness Officer of the Cleveland Clinic and Dr. Oz's trusted best friend. Tia Brown is a journalist, licensed therapist, and Oz core team expert. And of course, our lead shark is Lori Grenier, who has launched over 500 products, grossing over $500 million in worldwide retail sales. Joining us in the tank, Leslie from Boston, Massachusetts, who says her innovative green cleaning solution will change the way millions of people clean their homes the natural way.
Welcome to the tank, Leslie. They're a very intimidating group of sharks, aren't they? Look at Dr. Roizen. I've never seen him frown before. All right, so take it away. Give your best pitch, your best shot.
And Dr. Oz, my name's Leslie Reichert, and I am a cleaning coach. And what I do is I teach and encourage people about green cleaning. The chemicals in our cleaning products can make us really sick. I know for a fact because I was a cleaner and I got really sick. So what I ended up trying to do is go back to what my grandmother used to use. Baking soda, vinegar, salt, and I found out if you mix them in just the right way, they really work. They clean really well. So I'm going to introduce to you today my all-purpose cleaner. Now it's based on vinegar. So I figured out a way to take the vinegar smell out of vinegar. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to put a little lemongrass into that, and it's going to make it smell good. So I created my happy hour cleaner.
A happy hour cleaner?
I like that name.
Yeah, it makes you happy. So everybody has one in front of you. If you open it up and smell it, even though it's a vinegar-based cleaner, it's not going to smell like vinegar.
How do you make it?
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the vinegar, but the secret, you like it?
I do, I like it.
Lori likes it.
She'll turn on you like that.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start with vinegar, But I'm going to put the lemongrass oil right in the vinegar. And what that will do is cancel out the vinegar smell. I'll let it done.
Well, it's not completely gone, but it's better.
No. So we're going to put that in there. Now, vinegar is a natural acid, and what that's going to do is cut through grease and grime. It's also going to clean and disinfect. Then we're going to add some lemon juice. About a half.
So lemon and lemongrass. Well,
Yes.
lots
Yep.
of lemony.
Lots
things.
of lemon.
Okay.
And this is the reason why we call it happy hour cleaner. We're going to put vodka in it.
Vodka?
Yes.
Great ingredient. It makes everyone
It's
happy.
like a lot of vodka to waste in
Well,
cleaning.
if you do this at about 4 in the afternoon, like,
Yeah.
and that's going to be the disinfectant.
Just save a little bit.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
All right.
We got the vodka.
And the last thing is just 1 or 2 drops of Castile soap. Just a little.
Directly in there.
Yep. And actually, that's going to be the thing that lifts the dirt up so you can wipe it away.
All right, so Lori, this is your Shark Tank. You've seen how it's made. You understand the theoretical arguments. What questions do you have?
Well, she answered that it cuts through grease. So my question is, where would you recommend using it? Would you say bathroom and kitchen, floors, walls, and does it kill bacteria?
All-purpose cleaner. Yes. So we can use it in the bathroom, on the toilet bowl, around the sink, everywhere you want. It's all-purpose.
So, Lori's all about the bottom line. I think the key question that she's sort of hinting at is how well does it really disinfect and clean?
Can we try it?
So we have a testing lab. If it's okay, Lori, we're going to bring him out. Emma from our medical team is coming out. Now, Emma, come on over, is one of our leaders when it comes to figuring out whether things work or not. So thank you very much for doing this. Now, this, by the way, is the food table that our staff eats off of. That's why it's so messy. But you'll notice there's a lot of junk here. And Emma, you tested it before the episode, and you ranked, what was it, a 201?
It was a 201.
All right, so we have a 201 is our baseline, which is better than Dr. Roizen's bad breath counter device. But it's not so good. So go ahead and show me how it works. Okay. So you spray it there.
And we're going to just do a quick wipe all the way through.
Oh, wow.
All right, Emma, take it away. Let's see if it worked. It does clean nicely. I've got to give you that. Okay, so we're taking a little swab of that area, and we'll get a number in a second, and we'll see how we do here. Again, we want a germ score that's better than 201, which is what this whole game started off at.
Okay.
Are you confident?
Absolutely.
A little nervous?
Never.
Never? I actually I believe you. I don't think you do get nervous. And the germ score is?
We have to give it a countdown.
You can smell it already.
Isn't it nice?
So good, yeah.
And it works. So after this, I'm going to ask again. No matter what this does, I don't want folks pretending this could work for surfaces that have had meat on them, because you know things that have really bad bacteria, you still got to use strong stuff to clean. But I think for general purposes, if it scores okay, it is a 9. Oh, wow. A 9. A 9. What are you doing?
It's that safe.
You actually can drink this stuff?
What's in it that would hurt you?
What about the soap?
Do we have the same stuff in ours?
Yeah. I taste the vodka. I don't feel so bad about the vodka now. All right, Emma, thank you very much. All right, so now it comes to the ultimate vote. Is this a fix or a fail? Lori, we're leaving the final vote to you.
It's a fix.
It's a fix. Congratulations. Nicely done.
Thank you.
I liked it too, Lori. I think all the sharks did. Did you all like it?
I liked it.
Well, I think vodka should be used for martinis and not for cleaning, so I'm out.
Oh, he's out. All right, thank you, Lori, very much. Lori Grenier from Shark Tank.
Great.
All of my testers and my friends, thanks for being here. You can tune in to Shark Tank Friday nights on ABC. Leslie's Happy Hour cleaning recipe is on DrOz.com, and God bless you. She's going to give us a lot more of these cleaning recipes and fixes. You're going to put them on DrOz.com. They're all free for you to test out. We'll be right back.
Next, could eating gluten be the reason you're feeling so tired? Meet a doctor who claims you don't even need to be gluten sensitive to experience grain drain.
I went through the day tired, in a fog.
Should we be eliminating all grains from our diet? We're shaking up daytime.
Monique and I have your survival strategy to get you through the holidays
without gaining weight. How to save money.
Do y'all remember the gift pack? That's 3 gifts right there.
All New Oz. That's coming up tomorrow.
from so many of you that say you are tired and you don't know why. Well, today we're asking, could gluten be the missing link? My next guest is a controversial doctor who takes it to the next level. He says you don't have to be gluten intolerant to be suffering from grain drain. But first, let's look at how gluten affects your energy levels. When someone is gluten sensitive or intolerant, like a lot of you are or suspect you might be, your body may be missing out on a key nutrient or a bunch of nutrients causing you to feel drained. Here's how it works. So the cells that line your intestinal wall, they're like this big bouncer at the club, right? They're protecting the place. It lets nutrients in as they come by. They get through the red line there, and they get to go all in. Where are the nutrients? There they are, a little late, but they arrive. But the bad, unwanted toxins, they don't get to get in. They're kept out. But when a gluten-sensitive person eats gluten, the bouncer gets overwhelmed. They can't keep up. So unwittingly, it lets the door open up into your body, and those toxins get into you. They're not kept in the bowel where they're supposed to be. And this causes an autoimmune reaction, a civil war. And that's what results in fatigue. Now, some people call this the leaky gut theory because we're leaking in these toxins into our body when they shouldn't be there. But what about the rest of us? Dr. William Davis says you don't have to be gluten sensitive to be experiencing grain drain. He thinks that everyone should be eliminating all grains from their diet. Dr. Davis, gluten sensitivity is something that we're talking about and hearing about a lot. Do you think it's overhyped?
I don't think so. I think these people really are feeling better, Dr. Oz. They go off gluten, meaning hopefully grains, and they do get relief from joint pain, skin rash, depression, a whole list of problems. The issue here, though, is it's not just gluten. There are many other things in grains that have these effects.
So Dr. Davis did a study, just completed a survey of 4,000 participants who have eliminated grains completely from their diet. Please break the news for our audience. How does it affect their energy levels?
A very informative survey, by the way. 70% of people who are on this lifestyle, no wheat, no grains, the wheat-based lifestyle, for at least a week, 70%, Dr. Oz, felt relief from fatigue. Even if they were suffering from severe fatigue, even fibromyalgia.
So what's the plan for someone who suspects that they're gluten or even grain sensitive? Maybe that's draining their energy. What do they do about it?
Well, give it 10 days. You're going to feel bad for much of those 10 days. But it's the necessary process, the step you go through to emerge on the other side and feel absolutely wonderful, as people tell me, better than they have in 10, 20 years.
So the proof is in the pudding. So I asked a member of our audience to share her story with us. We're joined by Rebecca. She's one of the many people Dr. Davis has convinced to take the grains completely out of her diet. She's been grain-free for 6 months. How are you? Thanks for being here with your story. So I'd love to hear what was bothering you before you went on the program and how it's changed you.
I woke up tired. I was tired all day. All I thought about was naps. I was a fatigue mess.
So what happened when you started a program where you didn't have any grains?
After getting through the 10 days was tough, but once you get through it, the light on the other side is amazing. I have crazy energy, and after 12 years of taking something to get me to sleep, I am medicine-free.
Oh my goodness. I'm so happy for you. It's a story that oftentimes doesn't get hooked together. Thank you for sharing your thoughts.
You're most welcome.
So whether you're gluten-free or just cutting down on carbs, I want you to stay with us because we have grain and gluten-free solutions that won't have you missing the grains at all. That's next.
Next, giving up grain and gluten is no easy task. We have a simple solution so you won't miss out on your favorites. One recipe that makes it possible. The gluten-free, low-carb secret you've been waiting for.
No guilt eating this kind of pizza.
Coming up.
Whoever said a doctor's visit isn't fun has obviously never been to the Dr. Oz show. Is that right? Make your appointment today. Go to droz.com/tickets and sign up for free tickets. Dr. William Davis just revealed why grains and gluten may be causing your exhaustion. But giving up the gluten is no easy task. So we have a grain-free solution that you can live by without missing on all the breads, the cookies, and the muffins that you want. Dr. Davis says his all-purpose baking mix will make it all possible. So please walk us through this and how does it work?
Sure. You know, I'm mindful, Dr. Oz, that people don't have a ton of time to make pizza crusts and cheesecake crusts and bread and cupcakes. So I came up with a combination of flours and meals that recreates all these wonderful deliciousness and it makes pizza healthy. It makes cheesecake a health food. And so I experimented with a number of different combinations. I wanted to have nice lift and weight to it and taste and bite. So the combination I came up with was...
I'll be the stirrer.
Terrific.
You be the surgeon.
Is almond flour. Almond flour is the most baking friendly. It's full of rich fibers, of course, healthy oils. It's wonderful for baking. So that's my first choice as the primary flour.
All right. And roughly these are the percentages. We'll put this all up on droz.com because you can make this for yourself. And all these ingredients are available in stores all over the country. Okay.
You know, when we get rid of wheat, we banish wheat and grains from our diets, we lose that gluten effect, that stretchy, that thing allows a pizza maker to toss the dough in the air. So we need something to give it this little bit of stretchiness. And that's the ground golden flaxseed. Also full of great fibers, great lignins that prevent cancer. And it gives more structure to your baked products. We use coconut flour. Coconut's full of healthy oils, rich in fiber, and it's delicious, but it's a little bit water absorbent, it's a little bit heavy. So we only use a little bit in the mix. And it doesn't taste coconutty, by the way, people who don't like coconut.
So looks that.
We do use a little bit of baking soda because that helps generate a little bit of lift, a little bit of light airiness. And then, optionally, we can add a little bit of psyllium seed. Psyllium will add a little more structure. It's very helpful to make your baked product a little stronger. But this is going to be useful for making just about anything you can make with wheat or grains.
Here's the you make this once in a while. You don't have to make it all the time. Then have something you can store it in. You transfer it, pour it all in there, right? And when it's all in there, right, you eat the rest when you make your bread or whatever you're going to make, the equivalent. Store this in your fridge and go back and get it whenever you want. So instead of using flour, you're going to use this mixture, which has none of the grains that you're arguing some folks have real issues with.
Right.
So Dr. Davis promises you can make all your delicious carby treats, all the things you guys all love, but I want to have some proof. So I asked Elaine to join us. She's followed Dr. Davis's plan for 7 months. And if I may announce this, she lost 49 pounds.
Yes.
You know, I gotta say, I can always tell someone's honest when they say 49 pounds. I would have rounded up to 50 myself, but I'm very proud of you. So you made a bunch of examples for us. Walk us through. There's that focaccia, I guess?
Focaccia, this is the pepperoni roll, homemade pizza, the scones, the blueberry muffins, which I actually gave to some people out in the waiting area.
Is that what they're eating out there?
Yes.
We couldn't get the audience in today because they're busy eating food outside. Can I just taste this pizza?
Sure.
Because I gotta say, this looks so real, doesn't it? And when I see this...
It is real and it tastes delicious.
It's fabulous. I wouldn't miss the grains at all.
No, it's healthy pizza.
It's healthy.
No guilt eating this kind of pizza.
No guilt, no grains either, no gluten. If you want to make the transition, this is how you want to do it. Dr. Davis's all-purpose baking mix recipe will be on droz.com. Give it a shot. It's going to have a lot of recipes for all these grain-free treats as well. And his latest book, Wheat Belly, 10-Day Grain Detox, is available now. Check it out. Now, if you're impressed with these, wait until you see what we have next. It's 3 health foods you're not eating that taste just like French fries. That's right, French fries. Dr. Oz said French fries. I did right here on the show. We rarely talk about that, but these things you're going to love. In fact, you're going to tweet about it. Stay here.
Next, I'm pretty sure the next 3 items will have you giving up one of your favorite foods.
We're shaking up daytime. Monique and I have your survival strategy to get you through the holidays without gaining weight. How to save money.
Do y'all remember the gift pack? That's 3 gifts right there.
Oh, Mirage.
That's coming up tomorrow.
So I am standing here with the fiercest, meanest French fry fans you will ever meet, food truck bloggers. They get to travel all over the place, and they taste all kinds of yummy food, and they say nothing is as good as a French fry. Well, I'm gonna put their taste buds to the test. I have made you fries using these ingredients. I see the skeptical look on your faces.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
No potatoes.
No. However, there's a possibility. I've got turnips here, I've got polenta, I've got carrots. You all like carrots, right?
Yeah.
In theory, you say you like carrots. Katie's still distinct.
Maybe not as French fries.
We're gonna find out.
We have open minds. Low expectations and open minds.
Lawrence, you don't seem like you have an open mind, but I'll move past that. Here's the deal. I want to see if I can get someone to actually match you guys up, because I know it's going to be a challenge. Okay. So I brought someone in who's very, very special. The food truck bloggers, they're tough critics. So I've brought in the big guns. Twins Judy and Joy are in the business of turning not so hot for you foods into healthier versions that are just as tasty. And so I'm going to let them take it away. and educate us about how we can make these foods to convince those mean food bloggers up there. Look at them. And they're not on your team. All right, what's up first?
Okay, Dr. Oz, turnips. I'm going to show you how to make it. Okay, we have a little bit of gravy.
Okay.
And a little bit of cheese.
What's in the gravy?
That gravy, Jude.
I took out the fat. Food bloggers, no fat, no flour.
No flour?
Used squash as a thickener.
Okay.
Oh my God, they're coming in at
What do you
think? 500 calories
Nice
less.
and gooey.
What do you think,
Disco
Dr. Oz?
fries.
Shall we?
Well, I know how I feel, but before I vote, what do you guys think? Honest opinions on these
Yes,
things.
honest.
A nice big bowl after the disco. What do you think?
I'm gonna need them to be a little crispier.
Okay.
Not. It has its natural crispness, which is great. But like when I want a great French fry, I want that crunch right off the bat. So unless you're gonna crunchify me,
Don't make me come out here. I told
Blogger boy, you.
keep dancing. That'll make it feel more like a disco moment.
Yes, Blogger boy. The twins are after you now.
Now,
All right.
Dr. Oz, you're a Jersey diner man. So what do you think about these disco fries?
I actually like turnips themselves,
Yes.
but I wouldn't see this as a replacement to fries. But here's the big deal. The lesson of life is, right, if you don't, at first you don't succeed, fry again. All right, so let's move on. Oh, they're just patronizing me, laughing at my... All right, let's go to polenta.
Okay.
The polenta, again, you have in front of you, arguably closer to potatoes in some ways, potentially. How do you do this?
Okay, Dr. Oz, maybe you could give me a hand here. We're going to put it on the board. It's already been prepared.
Okay.
So we're going to just cut fries however your family likes them.
Sissy, you're so perfect.
Yes, I am.
Was she always more perfect than you?
Always.
Oh, yes, and she's very controlling too, Dr. Oz.
Very controlling.
Yes, there's always a controlling one and a funny one and a boring one.
Yes, stop talking. Let me get to my recipe.
Okay, yes.
Okay,
Which one
so-
came out first?
I did, so Mommy
did.
says.
So Mommy said.
Yeah, yeah.
Did Mommy love you a little more?
No.
No, she loves us both.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
And
All
a
right.
younger
So,
sister, too.
meanwhile, you cut these into meticulously rectangular portions. You put them on. And how long do you bake them for?
They're going to be at 450 for 20 minutes, and we'll garnish them with a little sea salt. And let's try them.
So how'd you make the actual raw material?
Oh, well, I like to use an instant polenta. So it's 1 cup of polenta to 4 cups of water. Season it with all of your spices. We used onion powder, garlic powder, and salt, and a little bit of pepper. And there you go.
All right, the best.
These are better.
They're better?
They're better than the disco fries.
That's Italian.
salty.
Hey,
Hey, come on
Blogger
up.
boy.
Have a fry.
What do you think, Dr. Oz?
I've eaten a lot of French fries in my life, and if you gave these to me fresh and piping hot with some of this awesome sauce on the side, I'd probably be really happy. Awesome sauce.
The Canadian traits are on their heads too. I do think it's a little crunchier. It has the same texture in your mouth. But here's again, the best part is it's 200 calories less than your typical serving of French fries. So I'm going to give this one last fry. Hold the applause, please. Hold the applause. All right, here's the deal. I want you to look at these.
They're gorgeous.
Are those
They
beautiful
look
carrots you
beautiful.
spoke of. These are sweet potato fries in appearance, but in reality, they're made from carrots.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
These are
Dr.
blowing up.
Can we try them too?
Oh, here, please. It's the least I could do. The absolute least. Okay, these are blowing up all over the internet. I want you guys to taste these out. They are absolutely fabulous. And I've taken it to the whole next level. These are only 77 calories a serving. Please, do your best.
Just like
please.
sweet potato fries.
So let me first go to the twins.
Dr. Oz,
Twins, what do you think of my carrot fries? What do you think
got
about
our
it?
vote.
You got our vote.
I got Joy and Judy now to these ruthless food truck bloggers.
I'm going back to the polenta.
Oh, come on now.
It just tastes like a carrot. There's nothing fried about this.
Nothing fried.
I got the last
They're good.
I got the worst grade.
These are good, but yeah, I'm going with the polenta. They need a dipper.
Maybe if they feed me, it'll be better.
All right.
It's a delivery service.
Here, I'll feed you. Now, what do you think? Maybe. All right.
Much
here's the deal.
better.
I like them all. You can find all the recipes on DrOz.com and my Facebook and Pinterest page. Share them with your friends. Joy and Judy, I thank you very, very much for sharing your wonderful insights and your wisdom and for fighting so beautifully on stage. Up next, the Beauty Insider's next level fix for dry skin you'll be talking about tomorrow. That's the best. The search is on. We're looking for a nurse to join our core team of experts to provide wisdom, expert commentary, and advice. If you'd like to nominate yourself or a nurse who's made a difference in your life, go to DrOz.com and click on #NurseSearch.
I'm nominating Renee Thompson of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. As a nurse educator, mentor, inspirational leader, she helps other nurses realize that they can push beyond what is challenging them.
Korean skin masks are the it product when it comes to anti-aging and your skincare needs. They cover everything from your face to your feet, and the best part is that they're cost effective. So Katie, if you're game, we're gonna try some of these masks on you, but first we're gonna have Charlie explain to us some science. We have this Woods lamp and we're gonna check out your skin.
So this works by using ultraviolet light to show things that we can't see with our naked eye.
Got it.
Here we're looking for white spots, and that's dry skin that we're seeing.
You have to up your moisture game. So we're gonna start with the face mask. These are made from a microfiber material. And the hydration solution contained within is chock full of ingredients that our skin craves, like B vitamins, vitamin E, glycerin, all that good stuff. But you have to be careful and aware because every mask has different ingredients. So you're gonna wanna make sure you read labels and choose ones that are appropriate for your skin needs. So Katie, you've had the mask on for 20 minutes. Let's see if there's actually a difference. Ooh, I don't know about you, Charlie, but I am not seeing any evidence of that dry skin that we saw earlier.
I don't see anything either.
The moisture game is on point now. Bow. Done. I would call this a fix.
Our expert tester, Nikki Walton, is here. You really love those masks, huh?
I do. There's a lot of hype, but it's not hype at all. Like, they pack a major moisture punch. Very, very low fuss, not messy, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. You can do it right in the comfort of your own home.
All right, so all month long, we are giving you tried and tested next level fixes for your biggest body problems. It's a game changer. 30 days, 30 ideas. You can use everything from cellulite treatments to headaches, varicose veins. You can even use these for constipation. Everything you're always asking me about, we've got ideas for you. And tomorrow, you can be talking about this Beauty Insider solution for your dry skin. They're the sheet masks that Nikki's talking about, and Jill is trying them out. How are you? You can't even speak, can you? There we are.
Woo.
You like them?
I love it. It feels terrific.
The feet, the hands. So Nikki, how often should folks use these?
Some people might need to use them 3 to 4 times a week. You could use them every single night. If you use them every night, you will wake up flawless. Your skin will be firmer. It will be brighter. You will look more youthful.
All right, so I'm gonna be sharing the daily fix, things like this, on social media all month long. I'm gonna put them on our Facebook page, Twitter, Instagram. All you have to do is put a hashtag 30 days, 30 fixes. And send us pictures up on there. Just spread the word. I'm gonna be watching. And some of you might just get a special gift if you have interesting ideas. So I wanna thank all my guests for being here today, for taking a chance on these ideas, for helping us show you what you can fix and what's not worth trying. Remember, happy and healthy starts at home.